Hello, welcome to another video tutorial from EpoxyJewelry.com. Today we're going to talk about a new product we've got, and that is these glass cabochons. And we're going to show you how to use them along with some printed pieces. And we're going to use two different types of adhesives to glue these down to your image. What you do is you glue this to your image and then you glue it into a setting. Okay, so let's show you the different sizes. We've got three different ones now. We've got a 25mm square, 25mm round, and a 38, our big one, 38mm square or round. So that's what it looks like here when it's done. Let's see if that'll focus in on that. Okay, so the two different types of adhesives we have are E6000. This adhesive is very thick and takes 24 to 72 hours to fully cure, to fully harden. This one is an acrylic that's light sensitive. So this is kind of like our UV epoxy, except it's not epoxy. Okay, both of these do have a little bit of health concerns. They both have a strong odor, or medium to strong odor, and you shouldn't leave it on your skin and things like that. So you should work with these in a well ventilated area. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring over a sheet here, and let's see, I like that one, so I'm going to cut this sheet out. Don't cut out a single piece to work with. Be sure that you have a larger area to work with, because you need the larger area so you can hang on to it, and there's going to be some spillover and everything. And by the way, I always work on wax paper, so in case there is a spillover, it's easy to get rid of it. Okay, now the E6000 I'll do first, because it's actually quicker to do the part, to apply it, than the other. But it's a little bit stringy. What you want to do is put a decent sized glob on there. Gee, let me see if I can change my camera here. You want a decent sized glob right in the middle. Like I said, it is stringy. Don't worry about getting it on the outside. We're actually going to squeeze it until it comes out all the way around. If it doesn't come out all the way around, then you haven't gotten enough on there. So we just drop the cab. Actually, wipe the cabs off with paper first. Make sure there's no fingerprints or oils or anything on the bottom. Drop it right in the middle, like that. Press. And what you're going to do is move it around like this. And what you're doing is you're spreading the adhesive while you're applying pressure. Okay? And when you've got it to where it's squeezing out all around, put a lot of pressure on it and then center it. Okay? So that's what it should look like. You should have some sticking around the outside like that right there. I'm hoping I got enough on the other side. If you don't, you can always pull it up and do it again. But now that is basically done. You let this set for 24 hours, and then you just come back with a pair of scissors and trim it. I'm going to set that one aside, and I'm going to grab a, let's see, a square one here that I haven't used yet. Okay, so I've got these, and what did I do with my scissors? Here they go. And I'll just cut this corner off here. Again, you want more area around it than just, if you cut out just a little piece, you would have a heck of a time applying this. So I'm going to wipe my cab clean again. Now, this time I'm going to use the acrylic, the UV acrylic on here, and it literally only takes for one this size maybe 2 or 3 drops at the most. Okay, so I'm going to put it right in the middle and go 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's a lot thinner. This is almost like water thin. Take the cap, remember I cleaned it all off, and I'm going to drop it in there, and it's going to slide around. See how easy that moves? And you do the same thing, you move it around and press down and keep pressing more and more and more until it starts to stick. When it starts to stick, you let up. Now, I'm going to go cure this. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes under UV light to cure this. If you don't have UV light, you can put it outdoors in the sunlight, and I'd give it 15 minutes in the sunlight. Welcome back. Well, I've got this cured on there, and now I'm going to show you what you do. I'm going to cut off the excess ones first so I can use them later. And then all you do is you just go right next to the glass with your scissors. Pretty easy. Just cut right through it. Now the glue that's on the outside that wasn't between the glass and the paper will never fully cure, and so it's sticky. So it's going to get on your scissors. The only part that cures fully is between the glass between the glass and the paper. So the part that's on the outside, like you can see some left over here on this piece. I don't know if you can see that or not. That will never fully cure. So when you cut it, it's going to get on your scissors. It's a good idea to take some rubbing alcohol and clean that up before you get too far, or else you forget. And just wipe it down. Wipe both the blades down a little bit, and you'll be good. If you get it on your hands, do the same thing. Clean it off with rubbing alcohol. By the way, I should have started with this, use photo paper. This is paper that's glossy, and the reason for that is that if you use a plain paper, it will actually soak in, the glues will actually soak into the paper and turn it dark. So use photo paper. This is now ready to be glued into any of your findings that are the right size. And these are all 25 millimeters, and then we have our large one here that's the 38 millimeters. So these will just glue right in there like that, and just use your favorite glue. I like 2-part adhesives. Let's see, I had one over here. I like these, like this one here that we carry. It's a 2-part epoxy glue, and it dries in like 5 to 10 minutes and cures overnight. That's a good one. So again, it's your choice. You can use the E6000, or you can use a UV glue, and we're going to carry this UV glue. I don't have any yet, but I'll have it in a few weeks. The E6000 I'm not carrying. I might, but you can get this at any craft store. And again, that's everything you see here, except for the E6000. You can get it at EpoxyJewelry.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.